Officer Dave, would you open the courtroom for us?
The State of Michigan 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge David S. Robinson Jr. presiding. Court is now in session. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
What brings you here today, Ms. Nonis?
I've got 571 NCEP versus Stroud.
571. Let me see. I do not have Mr. Stroud as of yet, so I'll get to you as soon as I can.
Okay, thank you.
Hello?
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, Ms. Francis. What brings you here today?
I have Galaxy versus Thornton for 807.
Okay, I don't see Mr. Thornton as of yet, so I'll get to you back as soon as I can.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hello.
Counsel, I don't have your case today.
I had the wrong case number in there, so it's Palisades versus Charles Crutchfield. You have that one?
Okay, I have that one, but that's not the case number you're displaying.
Yeah, when I clicked to join, I wasn't able to update my thing, so I'll change it.
Well, there's no point now, counsel.
Okay. Sorry, Your Honor.
Crutchfield is yours?
Yes.
Hang on, we can go. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
All right, let's get started. We are on the record. This is case number 06106624. Palisades
Yes.
Collection versus Charles Crutchfield. Could I have
Yes.
your appearances, please?
Can you repeat that, the last part?
Your appearance. Tell me your name.
Charles Crutchfield.
Counsel, your appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sean Bodwine on behalf of the plaintiff. P71644.
Mr. Crutchfield, you are the person who filed the objection to garnishment. What is the basis of your objection to garnishment?
Okay, so like I had reached out to the company and I talked to the people over there, and I asked them, I said, could y'all please show me any proof of that, that y'all was looking for me, that I did anything with your business or anything. I asked them that. They said that they reached out to me last time we had a court date with you. They said they reached out to me and they gave me some paperwork and saying that they was filing something on me. I never talked to these people. These people never saw me. I am a junior. My father, I've been going through situations with my father because of my name. I'm a junior. He's a senior. He just passed. And I asked them, just show me proof that it was me, because my father has a lot of stuff going on in his name, and he has a lot of stuff that he did under his name. I'm a junior, not a senior. And I just asked them to show me proof that it was me. That's all. I asked anybody, anytime any issues and problems with my father's name or my name, I said, show me the proof that it was me and not him. That's all I asked them. And I'm going back and forth with them. They just took my income tax money, everything. I wanted them to show me proof that it was me that they dealt with. That's all I asked. Because I know I didn't deal with these people. I know I didn't do anything with these people.
Counsel, your response.
The defendant is attacking the underlying judgments.
No, he's not. He's not attacking the underlying judgment. He says you got the wrong person.
Well, there's a valid judgment against a Charles Crutchfield, and we associate this Charles Crutchfield's social security number with this account.
All right, let me hold on for just a second. I don't want to put your social security number out in front of the world. So I'm going to put the three of us into a chat room, and Mr. Crutchfield, you're going to give us your social security number.
All right.
All right. Now let me get you guys into a chat room before I come back. I don't want to do this in front of the whole world. So let's see if I can make the technology work today. All right, breakout rooms. All right, so that's going to be Charles Crutchfield, number 4. John Bedouin, number 4. And I'm going to join. All right, we are back on the record on file 06-106-624. Palisades Collection versus Charles Crutchfield. I have in my hand a copy of a death certificate for a Charles Edward Crutchfield.
Yes.
Date of birth, April 24th, 1948. Mr. Crutchfield, I'm looking at the death certificate for the death of December 20, 2022. When we were in the breakout room, I had counsel give me the social security number associated with his death.
Right.
That social security number is not the social security number on the death certificate of the deceased Charles Edward Crutchfield.
So, Your Honor, when I talked to these people in 2016 or 17, whatever year that was, they asked me for my information and my social security number. I gave these people my information over the phone. These are debt collectors. These are not the people, they are not the association person that they said that I dealt with. they are just debt collectors. I did not deal with these people. I did not talk. I talked to these people and they asked me who I was. I gave them my information to make sure they had the right person. They said, well, we'll have our lawyers try to get into contact with you. That's how they got my social security number. They
Well-
they did not deal with me, period.
All
I
right,
did not buy anything from nobody.
all right, I'm prepared to rule here. Michigan Court Rule 3.101K says you cannot use the objection to garnishment to attack the validity of the underlying judgment. You keep saying this is your father's debt and not mine. The point I'm making, and the reason I went into the chat room, is that the social security number associated with this debt is not the social security number of your father. Therefore, your objection must be denied. You have an absolute right to a decision, and appeal must be perfected within 21 days today in the Wayne County Circuit Court. Court will send out an order to you both. Thank you both for coming in. We are off the record.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hello, how are you?
What is your name?
My name is Clayton Stroud.
What is your name?
My name is Clayton Stroud.
Clayton Stroud?
Yes.
Notice this case. Hold on. 571. We are on the record calling file 131225571 NCEP LLC versus Clayton Stroud. This is the date and time for an objection to garnishment. Your appearances.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Ashley Nonis, P77029 on behalf of plaintiff.
And what is your name, sir?
Clayton Stroud.
You are the moving party. What is the basis of your objection to garnishment?
This garnishment is not accurate. I haven't received any information about it until it reached my job this year. I paid this off back in 2009 or 10, I believe. And they're now stating that I didn't. I have had several bank accounts since then due to fraud, so I was not able to get a transaction from the paid off from when I paid it off. I'm sorry, but I haven't received any information from when they started this until now, so I'm just kind of blindsided by this whole thing.
Counsel, your response.
Thank you, Your Honor. We did response along with a ledger that clearly shows that the balance has not been paid off. This was an account that was opened in 2008. There was a payment in 2010. It was then discharged in 2011 for non-payment. A judgment was entered in 2014. I was looking to see how the defendant was served, because we were not the ones who did the original judgment. Just bear with me while I pull up the register of action. So it looks like in accordance with the court file, the defendant was personally served in January of 2014. He failed to respond. There's been notices of garnishment since the date of judgment in which he would have been on notice. We have sent him things about this debt, including the Regulation F letter. There's been no response. So unfortunately, without anything to substantiate his claim, as well as everything we've presented to the court, the defendant's objection is legally invalid.
Anything else you want to tell the court, sir?
Yes. If they were looking for me, my address is out there. I've only received this one thing that came to my job. The only address they have on file is a Mark Twain address, is what they're telling me. But
Oh,
I
sir,
haven't stayed at that
that's
address.
not accurate.
No, I'm saying I haven't stayed at that address for a while. When I spoke to
What
the
I'm saying to
plaintiff
you, excuse me, sir. What I'm saying to you is that the court address for you is not on Mark Twain. Please continue.
what I'm saying, that's where the information they said they sent it to.
All
And
right,
I've been saying that on Wickham for a long time now, and since Mark Twain, and I haven't received any information about this. I actually, once this was on my credit, I paid it off. I did they took the balance down and let me pay a fraction of the balance, and that was me paying it off. Once that happened, I was able to clear it off of my credit and move forward with life. And now they're saying that it's back and I haven't paid it. So I'm just kind of confused on
all right.
why. Yeah.
The court's prepared to rule here. The court file indicates that you were personally served with summons and complaint at the same address, sir, that you use on your pleading today. You were served that's January 23 of 2014. You failed to file an answer, and judgment by default was entered against you on February 20th of 2014. Under Michigan Court Rule 3.101K, you may not use the objection to garnishment, which is the only matter before the court today, to claim there's something wrong with the underlying judgment. Now, let me explain one more thing to you about how the garnishment proceeding works. Once a creditor has a judgment against you, one of the things that they can do is to garnish wages or seize bank accounts, etc. The way that's done has nothing to do with giving you notice. What they do is they go to a bank, they go to an employer, they go to a credit union, somewhere that they believe has money that belongs to you. That institution that is called the garnishee defendant. The plaintiff serves a writ of garnishment on the garnishee defendant, and it is then the obligation of the garnishee defendant to do a number of things. One, they have to file a written disclosure that says, yes, I have money that belongs to Mr. Stroud. And two, no, I do not. If they have money, they have to remit it in accord with the statutory rule, and it is their obligation, not the obligation of the plaintiff, to tell you that you have been garnished. Having failed to state a valid objection to garnishment, your objection to garnishment must be denied. Sir, you have an absolute right to appeal my decision. That appeal must be perfected within 21 days of today in the Wayne County Circuit Court. Thank you for
I
coming
do
in.
have a question.
Go off the record. What is it, sir?
Aren't I supposed to be allowed to make payments or be aware of any? And they're saying that they made these claims, that they gave me this information, but I haven't received a shred of documentation until garnishment from my job.
Well,
And this
sir,
was since 2000.
Sir, you need to understand something. The judgment lives for 10 years. The judgment in this case was rendered on February 20th of 2014. They have 10 years from that date at their timing, not yours, to attempt to collect their judgment. Thank you for coming in. We are off the record.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
You too. Hello,
Hello,
what is your name?
Janae Hill.
I'm sorry?
Janae Hills.
Okay. Here, what's that number? 8781.
Huh?
No, I'm writing down because you don't have a name on the screen here. You're showing up as a phone number. So I'll get back to you. soon. We get you on the side here, okay? Put you back in the waiting room.
Okay. Okay.
Mr. Perry, good morning.
Good morning, Judge.
I do not have Howard Kelvin. Is that your only case?
That's my only case this morning.
Okay, then you're back to the waiting room as well.
All right, thank you.
And Ms. Francis. Ms. Francis,
Yes, Judge.
I still have no David Thornton. Do you have any other case? That's your only one.
That's the only one.
Okay, well, give a few more minutes, put you back in the waiting room.
Thank you.
Hello?
Yes,
We are
I'm
on,
here.
all right, we are on the record calling file number 191764441, Oakland Community College versus Shanae Hales. What is your name, ma'am?
Shanae Hales.
All right, this matter is scheduled for hearing at 10 o'clock today on defendant's objection to garnishment. Is now 10:30. Plaintiff has failed to appear. Plaintiff has not filed any pleadings in opposition to this. The unopposed objection to garnishment will be granted. We'll send you out an order today, ma'am. Thank you for coming in.
Okay, thank you.
We are on the record calling file number 211738807, Galaxy International versus David Thornton. This matter is scheduled for hearing today at 10 o'clock on defendant's objection to garnishment. It's now after 10:30. Could I have your appearance?
Good morning, Your Honor. Now Jack Francis, P72322 on behalf of plaintiff's attorney of record.
It's now after 10:30. Defendant has failed to appear. His stated reason for the objection to garnishment is the bill is first fraud and plaintiff is not showing any validity to the fraudulent charge. That, of course, is an attack on the underlying judgment's validity, specifically prohibited by MCR 3.101K. Defendant having failed to appear, the stated reason being invalid, the objection to garnishment is denied. We'll send you out an order today. Thank you for coming
Thank
in.
you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a good day.
You too.
Hold on 1 second, Boris. I have let me call you back.
Yeah, C extension needs to be entered correctly.
Okay. All right, I got a call with the judge right now. Let me let you go.
You ready for me now?
Oh, I'm sorry, Judge. Yes, I am ready.
This is file number 09109-269, asset acceptance versus Kelvin Howard. This matter is scheduled for objection to garnishment at 10 o'clock. It's now after 10:30. Could I have your appearance?
Good morning, Judge Andrew Perry, P69402 on behalf of plaintiff.
Mr. Perry, the defendant has failed to appear. His stated reason for objection is DTE did not authorize them to collect any debts for them. That, of course, is an attack on the underlying judgment validity, specifically prohibited by MCR 3.101K. The objection to garnishment, sir, will therefore be denied. We'll send you out an order today. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you, Judge, and thanks for your patience.
Great day. Bye-bye.
You too. Thank you.